And what happened was he was offered by Louisville at the last second. So, of course, he goes to Louisville and he never plays. He was a backup for 3 years. Should have been me. But I was the closer for recruiting on the recruiting visits. That's what they called me. I was the closer because I was the funny one. I was the personable one.
One more minute. No, 1 minute. I think 1 minute. I think because they're almost good.
Almost.
You know what? No, a little cool here. 1.5 minutes. Can you do it? All right. No. 2 minutes. You might burn them, dude. This is what happens when my wife's away on business. We have to work together. We've got to.
Oh, that's right. She has a job.
No, he doesn't have school today because of MLK.
Oh, MLK, right. So I was the closer.
Trump's in, by the way. He's in.
Yeah, I know.
You are, yeah.
So all the kids we really wanted, I would have to sit with the parents at the table with them, and tell funny stories and love them up, and I was great. That's why they called me the closer. Yeah, I told funny stories about like when we played Miami. I told them the Germany story about when I drank absinthe. Did I tell you that story?
No.
Oh, that's a good one. So real absinthe is the one that has the hallucinogenics in it.
Yeah.
And the guys who had been on the team the year before said, it was like one of our first nights there. They thought it was funny. They're like, you got to try absinthe. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell's absinthe? They're like, don't worry, you'll love it. So you put a shot in with a sugar cube, and then you light it on fire to burn off some of the alcohol, because in Germany it's like 200 and something proof or whatever. And then you blow it out. Take the shot. Most people, 2 shots, 3 shots are enough because it's really strong. I was feeling good. I take 6. Now, this is before we go to the bar. We go to a bar that has karaoke. And as you know, I have the voice of an angel. So I was singing karaoke. And the way it worked is you sing karaoke, you sing a song, you get a free shot. They give you free shots. And I was like, German Idol over there. I was like David Hasselhoff. Like, they loved me. They were lighting candles as I was singing. And instead of getting 1 shot, I would get 2 or 3 for every song I sang.
Oh, no.
So, of course, I basically did a set. I must have sang like 6 songs. So by the end of the night, I was close to blind. And the guys wanted to go out to another bar. Now, this is 3 a.m. in Germany. I just wanted to go back to the hotel. And they're like, Steve, we can't let you go back alone. You're messed up and something could happen. I'm like, no, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so we traveled by train. Everything's train over there.
Right.
So they said, all right, listen, you got to pay attention. Get on the train. Okay. And then there's 1 stop, 2 stops. You get off and switch, and that train takes you back to the hotel. I said, got it. No problem. Good to go. I get on the train, and I never do this. I must have passed out.
Yes.
But it felt like I was out for 10 minutes. I wake up to hearing the conductor over the train, and I couldn't understand him. The only thing I understood was saying something about passport. Something like, get your passport, have your passport ready. So I'm like, I'm wondering what the hell's going on. I look, and it's 4 hours later.
Oh my God.
So now I'm in a complete panic and a sweat. This was after a game. So we had a team meeting the next day at noon. And they gave us a security. We had security. They gave us a card with the security guy's name to call if you ever got in trouble. Of course, I didn't have the card on me. What are you really trying to get done? Like this?
I'm listening to you. Keep telling your story. It's a phenomenal story. Keep going. I'm just trying to get this.
Sorry. So I start going up and down the train, yelling if anyone speaks English. Does anyone speak English? Anyone speak English? And there were like 4 carts. Nobody responded to me. I start speaking Spanish. I took 5 years of Spanish. Okay. I'd say, habla español, necesito ayuda. I need help.
Right.
Nobody responds to me. I finally find somebody who spoke English. He was an older man, and he spoke English. And I said, "Sir, how far am I from Cologne?" And he looks at me like I had 10 heads. And I said, "Sir, I thought you said you speak English." He goes, "Yeah, I speak English. You're about 4 hours from Cologne. We're 2 stops from Austria." I'm like, well, oh my God, really? What? I'm screwed. I'm going to Austria. Like I don't have my passport. I'm like, what do I do? How do I get back? So he tells me how to get back, and I had to switch trains twice. Now this guy doesn't know anything about me. I don't know him.